Tonight, IU will face Notre Dame in college football game playoffs, and it's a big night for the state of Indiana. WRTV's Jessica Grunling is live in the studio this morning with how fans are feeling. Good morning, Jess, and it looks like you're supporting IU with that red blazer.
Good morning, Lauren. We're not supposed to choose allegiance around here, but maybe we're cheering for the underdogs a little bit. IU will be playing in their first ever college football playoff game. Notre Dame, we know, has been here before, but this is something fans in Indiana haven't faced yet. Which Indiana school to cheer for? We know there will be a lot of torn households heading into this one, but I caught up with two fans about how they're feeling.
Yeah, that's 1987.
Flipping through the pages of an old scrapbook.
Liberty Bowl, and we went to the Peach Bowl twice, too.
Lori Yearling is taking a look back at her IU football memories from her time in school. It's also a fandom she learned from birth.
My dad played football at Indiana University, so he lettered in 1964, 5, and 6. We kind of joke, my siblings and I, and he always joked with us that we were raised in Memorial Stadium parking lot.
My two favorite sporting memories of my life: Indiana winning the NCAA basketball championship in '87 in New Orleans, which I was at, and Notre Dame beating Miami in '88.
Things are more complicated for Ted Major.
Obviously growing up in South Bend, which I did, I've been going to Notre Dame games since I was a kid, but we are an Indiana family.
Major graduated from the school in Bloomington, but has his MBA from Notre Dame. So a first-round college football playoff matchup between the Hoosiers and the Fighting Irish.
Honestly, Jessica, I'm going to be a bit torn.
It's a bit more cut and dry for Yearling.
I don't think anybody's going to cower down to Notre Dame.
It's the first time the schools will meet on the football field in 33 years. Back then, it was a week 1 meeting on September 7th in South Bend. A lopsided win for the Fighting Irish, 49-27. Both Yearling and Major were there.
My girlfriends and my sister and I drove up together, and none of us had ever been to Notre Dame, so it was all new territory, and obviously it was hot and sunny.
It was like high 80s. It was the first game of the NBC national contract that Notre Dame and NBC have.
They agree that Friday night should be a much different game. Both have watched in awe at the turnaround the Hoosiers made.
They're the feel-good story of the year, Indiana, and they deserve to be because they're a good football team.
For Yearling, who goes to most every game, it's the first season without her dad, the man who brought her into all this. He died just a few days after head coach Kirk Cignetti was hired.
The timing of it, it's just been kind of crazy. Like I've said to my sister a few times after games, like, I'm so sad he's not here and we can't call him to talk about the game. And she's like, well, maybe he's helping this happen, from a different seat. So, yeah, it's been special.
Well, a mere about 14 and a half hours from kickoff. Obviously, that is 8 o'clock tonight up in South Bend, Lauren.